Hi besties, it's Grandma Kimmy here with a cup of tea and a chat basically. Oh, that tea's too hot. I'll put it down here. Anyway, I thought today I'd come on and talk to you about my finds at the second-hand shops and charity shops. I thought I'd just show you the type of thing I like to pick out when I'm out and about. I think the first thing, as you can see, is poking here right by my elbow. Now, just recently I've been doing my front garden, which you know, and if I come across anything that looks suitable to go out in the garden with my other animals that I have out there, I grab it quick. And when I saw this little ginger-like bunny, I thought, well, I can hear him saying, "You need me, Kimmy, you need me." So he came home and he will live in the garden with the other bunnies that I have. Now, how much was he? I left the price on. He was £3 from my local Cranbrook hospice in the Weald. And I just thought he had the sweetest face. Look at that little, oh, it's so scrumptious. So that was that. I was pleased with that. The next thing I found, funny enough, in the other shop, and please don't think I got these all in one because I didn't. It was a happy mixture of days. I saw this vase, however you want to say it, and I was really intrigued by it. I'm sorry about the light behind. There's rather a lot of light behind. I'm sorry about that. I was very intrigued by it, and I thought if I could get some ferns or artificial flowers to go in the top, look, it's a vase, go in the top, I would. And I went online and I brought myself some artificial flowers, or plants, should I say. And if I can do it now on here, because it's not very level, obviously, and you put the stuff in, it's not going to be done properly, but you put the stuff in and it comes round, so it's, come on, like, yeah. And I thought, how lovely. I haven't put it in properly yet, obviously, because it's a bit awkward here, but it does, and I was very pleased with her. I suppose it's a girl, looks like a gal. She's got a very lovely nose and lovely lips. Lovely. So, yeah, I was pleased with that. And then I got a book, which I found in one of the shops. And it is about memories of domestic life in Glasgow tenements, 1910, which was the year my dad was born, and 1945. And I thought, oh, I'm going to really find that interesting. So, yep, I picked that up while I'd got the chance. That's another charity shop find. That was £1.99. It's by a person called Jean Farley. And I got that. I was really pleased. Well, this last couple of weeks, my mum-in-law's been very poorly and she actually had a trip into hospital. So we've been down sorting some boxes out and things for her, helping it to make it easier for her to be in her home on her own and to have independence, basically, you know. So we were sorting through and I come across this book. Mum's had it a long time, and it's the Beatrix Potter knitting book. And I was just enamoured of it. So I said to Mum, I have a dear friend who actually loves Beatrix Potter and Peter Rabbit and the likes. And she's also a very good, oh, I can see the shine on it, I'm sorry, a very good knitter. So I asked if I could have it, and maybe when I've had a word with the lady, what I'd like to do, I'm going to take out and print off some of the patterns for her and send them to her. The reason I won't send her the book is because it's very old and it's been stuck in with loads of other paperwork. So it's got a little bit, you know, old books go a bit smelly. Yeah. So, but I thought if I could get them printed out, I could definitely send her some of the baby patterns because I think she might be interested in more than the other bits and pieces. So, yeah. And it's just got the pattern of the knitting on the back. So, yeah. So I was pleased with that. And then in the same charity shop, I brought this. Oh, I kicked you. Sorry. It's like a mum, a dad and a child. Or it could be big sister, middle sister, baby sister. And as you can see, it looks black, but in places it's kind of almost bronzed. I'm just going to turn this and see if I can take some of the heat off the window. Yeah, so it's almost bronzed, which I was really pleased with. And the reason I was pleased I found this is because in my garden as a garden ornament, I have one exactly the same in white. So I've got this one and the white one. So I was really pleased with that. And I think that cost me, I think it was about £3 from the charity shop. Actually, the Oxfam, that one was. Then I went into my local Oxfam and fell in love with these for my dolls, for my reborns, and my other dolls, because I haven't only got reborns, but they were £1.49 each. Look, this one's a whale, and they got little wheels on, so they can be pushed along. And I was really pleased with that. That's the whale. This one is, well, an elephant, which you know I love anyway, so that's no surprise, is it? Followed by the lion, which I must admit is so bright and cheerful. I think it's my favourite at the moment. So I was really, really pleased with that. And then my last find was, I go to a cafe, and I have spoken to you about this cafe before. It's called the Waterloo Tea Rooms, and it's run by a lovely young lady called Charlotte. And we go in there a lot. And she often sells things for people, painting, antiques, crockery, that kind of thing. And I spotted first this particular print. If you can see it, I hope so. This particular print, and I was really, really pleased with it. And I fell hopelessly in love with it. And my husband bought it for me. It was only £12. Lovely ornate frame. But there were 3 of them, obviously not the same. And then I went back and bought the other 2 for myself. So this is the next one. I just like the delicacy of them. Almost fairy-like, absolutely beautiful. I love them. And then this is the last one. Now this last one's so pretty. It almost reminds me of a wedding, like a wedding. I hope you can see them well. I really do. And I'm sorry if you can't. I'm just babbling on for no reason. You can't see the stuff. But I did look it up. It's a lady called Frances McDonald, sadly no longer with us, and she became Frances McDonald McNair when she married. And her sister were both artists, apparently. I think her sister's name was Margaret, but please don't quote me on that because I'm not up on this type of thing. And also, they went to school with art college with some other very famous, Mackintosh, you know, and obviously I think McNair, or however you say his name, is a very famous artist as well. But anyway, yeah, so they are all my finds, and are, you know, I mean, well, who can resist a bunny? Not, oh, I look like that bloke. No, what's it? The one in the Bond movies, the evil one. Yes, Mr. Bond. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. Mine's going famously at the moment. If this works, who knows? Oh, the wind's picking up, it's banging the door. So I'm going to drink my cup of tea and I'm just going to enjoy my afternoon. Have a good one. Bye for now. Take care. Doodle bit.